And we are live for the post-race interviews. Let's get them in. So, who have we got? Boastman, Bomb Plant. I know he's got a lot to say for the interviews. By the way, if you're just watching this and you haven't actually seen the race, then what are you doing? You need to see the race first and then watch this. Let's see. Who we got? Oh, yes, let's invite him. Let's invite him. Let's invite him. Him. Let's invite him. Let's invite him too. And perhaps him. Or her. No, it's just him, don't worry. Alright, let me just... there we go. Blue screen, gotta keep everyone entertained while there's a blue screen going on. Scrolling down as fast as I can. And I've reached the bottom. So there we go. 13 people I've invited. Probably about 2 will turn up. And this will be the shortest interviews. We just had to do it in a very weird kind of format, but anyway, we're not restricted by time at all, as in general time, not time for pace. Don't worry. Right, I think some people are joining in now, so we'll go in race order. And you know what? I've completely forgotten what the race order was. It's either Boastman or Kazizzle. Which one of you finished ahead of the other?
I finished second.
I finished
okay.
8th.
Right, so we'll go with
The party's full. The party's full, so Surface can't join.
There's a... Okay, let me change this, hang on. There we go. It's 8 now, he can join now. But, yeah, we'll just wait for a service to... I'll send him another invite, actually. So we can get people in. But yeah, we've got... Also, after the interview segment, we'll have announcements and news and that, of course, because Christmas is coming up, and I guess people want to know what's happening, so... That will be revealed shortly. Alright, Surface, there we go. Yeah, so if you're watching this stream and you want to join, you can. Yeah, Wikiguma's just joined. We're just waiting for Surface, the race winner. There he is, there he is, there he is. I don't know why it was, oh, I think, yeah, someone else was, I think Time was party host when he, thingy. But anyway, Surface, congratulations. Looked like a pretty dominant win out there. Talk us through your race. How was it out there?
I mean, I don't really know what to say. That was absolutely the perfect weekend. I was so far ahead in qualifying. I was like half a second in front, and then I had a pretty good start. And I went for a very different strategy, which worked perfectly. At one point I was 23 seconds up the road, and I had really great race pace. I wasn't even really pushing for most of the race. I just was conserving my tires, and yeah, I mean. That was a perfect race.
That was certainly. I mean, is there any little secret you have around Singapore, or did it all just come together today in a great domination run of victories, of course, because you won last time in Italy, so the momentum is swinging your way for the championship.
Yeah, finally, after so much bad luck, I seem to be getting a bit of good luck for once. And yeah, I'm hoping I can get maybe podiums or wins for the rest of the season, and I'm aiming to win the championship.
Oh yeah, I mean after this, you know, I mean you must be wondering where the competition is because to be that far ahead around this tricky track, I know this is probably yeah, this is technically the last street circuit track. So of course Baku, I don't think you'd race for
No.
that event and Monaco. So wow, you seem to be a bit of an expert around there. But Russia is next time is the next track, of course. Not a street circuit, although it's very flat. So yeah, how do you think you'll go around there? How do you think your pace will be?
I'm not the biggest fan, but it's also like not one of my bad tracks. So I mean, it should be pretty good. Maybe a podium, something like that.
Interesting. And of course, you said your aim is the championship. We've got, I think, wait, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got 6 races left. I think you are. You might actually be leading the champion. I don't actually know. I haven't really worked it out yet. But yeah, do you now think after these two complete dominating performances in Italy and Singapore that this season, your first season, and you turned up in Spain, so you missed the first 4 races, which is even more incredible that you're in a position to win the championship. Do you think it's possible now? Are you starting to believe?
Yep. It's very possible. I'm really close.
It will be a great story as well, of course, because this is your rookie season in a way, quite bizarrely, even though you're doing really well. A bit like Lewis Hamilton in 2007, really. But anyway, Surface, congratulations in Singapore. I know there was a bit of bias in the commentary box because Time is a big fan of yours, so yeah, you certainly made him happy today. But yeah, congratulations and good luck for Russia.
Thank you.
Next up, it is Kazizzle who finished in P2 today. Hello, Kazizzle, if you're here.
Hello.
You are here, right. Now, I was racing in the race, and I hardly saw you at all, apart from probably the pit stops. So I don't really know what happened, because I was out on track. But yeah, I guess you can talk me through it. How was your race?
Well, I felt pretty good. I changed strategy halfway through my first stint, which my tyres were overheating a lot, but I just needed to pit for source. The car was not, it was just kept sliding. For the first couple of laps anyway, it was just a bit of chaos up front. I mean, everyone was fighting for positions, there was a bit of contact, but I think it was fairly clean. Middle of about lap 10, 11, my tyres just started to just completely turn off. I think my right front was 106. I pitted, and on that same lap I pitted, a VSC came out, and I was just like, thank you. Literally came out 2 tenths behind Boastman, and then I just had pace, and then I just got past Boastman, and then pulled a gap. Really, that's pretty much what happened.
All right, and of
Very
course,
impressive.
yeah, P2, 18 points. That's a load of points, of course, for the championship. But you were beaten, of course, by Surface today. I mean, I don't think anyone really had an answer for Surface's pace. It's just concerning now, looking at the championship and that. Of course, I know you really do want to try and win it. But with Surface today and his, extraordinary pace, is that concerning for you now and your championship bid?
I'm not really sure because I haven't because I've missed like half of the races. I'm not really caring about it, but Surface does have pace, a lot of pace. On my quali lap, I did muck it up, but still, I don't know if I'll be able to match that. He's a very fast driver. I know what's next, Russia.
Yeah.
Slipstream fest. So maybe I'll just keep any slipstream and then make it strike when he doesn't expect it. So yeah.
Yeah, that could be
He's a
a
great
strategy.
driver though.
Yeah, of course. But how's your pace? Your overall 1-lap pace around Russia?
No idea, mate. I don't think I even touched the track yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll put a lot of practice in.
Oh, you
I'll
will
put
for sure.
for me next race. I think we could find me even racing next week.
It's all about having really low wing for that track anyway. So it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
about
Exactly.
using as much track as possible on the exit, on the entry. It's all about finding them little temps every now and again.
Of
Yeah.
course. Well,
I think it's going to
yeah.
be... Singapore's a hard track, so I guess it's going to be... That's why the gap difference was really large. But I think Russia, because of how pretty easy it is, I think it's going to be a lot closer.
Well, Sizzle, congratulations on P2. I know you wanted to win, but, you know, P2, that's 18 points. That's a load of points to take home in the championship. Of course, you didn't raise last time, so, yeah, good to see you doing well here today, and good luck in Russia.
You too. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Next up is Boastman, who finished... what position did he finish? I forgot. Third place. Congratulations. Talk us through the race. How was it out there for you?
I'm probably the unluckiest driver on this grid. Highest starting driver on the ultras. Good start of the race. Got to P4 and then exited turn 5 onto the back straight because it's all turned into me and I lost my left end wing. So left my first stint on a damaged front wing, so my right front overheated. So I couldn't push as much. I still had a 13-second lead. I came in for the softs and was putting in some good laps, so probably 16 seconds or so advantage. And then the virtual safety car comes out and that 16-second gap gets completely wiped out, and that's what cost me the race because I was leading by a country mile. So yeah, it was ridiculously frustrating. Obviously on Thursday I had that strategy in the safety car, basically gave Unseen the win, so 2 safety cars have cost me both races, but you know, I've extended my lead over you in the championship, 15 points.
Yeah.
So I had to get that in, but yeah. Yeah, I could have fought it a little bit harder, but I thought I'd keep my right front intact and then maybe hope he'd wear his tyre out, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, third's not bad. Yeah, but highly frustrating. Should have been a win.
Well, that's unfortunate to hear. Of course, you know, at this stage in the championship, you know,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
10 extra points because Surface hit a bit of form. So.
Well, next time is Russia. I know you. I think you said this in the F2 stream, but for all the people who didn't see that, how was your pace around Russia? How do you think you'll go around there?
I did a practice yesterday with Unseen. Yesterday, pretty good pace around there. Just got to fix up on the penalties, but pace-wise it's there. So I've just got to, yeah, keep it within the white lines, and I should be up there. So yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully your internet is exactly how it was this week.
Yes,
Perfect.
This week's been fine. It's a shame. Obviously, I missed out Monza last week, so I've lost a few points. But yeah, how many races left? 4 or 5, so it should be a good end to the season.
16, 17, 18, 19. It's 6 races. 6 races.
Oh, 6. Okay, so yeah. I'll do my best to win it, and yeah, see where I come.
Alright, well, congratulations on getting P3 today, and good luck in F2 on Thursday, of course, in Russia, and F1
What's the
as
announcement,
well,
by the way? Or is that...
Oh, it's just about the Christmas and all that, you know, how things will be.
No, so after Russia, when's the Japanese Grand Prix?
Probably be the week after. I mean, I have to look and see about New Year's and that might interrupt things a little bit, but
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, mate. Cheers, pal.
Alright.
Catch you Thursday.
Thank you very much. And last, and oh no, we got 2 drivers here. Bomb Planter. In the race.
I shouldn't be in F1. For starters.
Yes, but I didn't think you'd be that off the pace today. 4.9 seconds, I believe, in qualifying. What happened there?
I'm trying out manual gears. Doing
right,
experiments because I've got. You're only joking about F1, to be honest. But yeah. I finished 8th. Yay!
You did finish 8th. Of course, that was probably due to people retiring who were ahead of you. But
I know, but I done better
yeah,
than my F3 race. That's the
of
thing.
course, of course, of course. But now here's the thing, right? So I knew that, well, Marnix, okay, who is an F1 driver, he said that he couldn't race today, and this was 5 minutes before we started. So I was like, okay, who's online? And I couldn't see any
Me.
other reserve drivers, who of course weren't in another league that starts in about 45 minutes from when our race starts. And yeah, it was you. So, and I
It
know
was nice.
I know that people were criticizing that decision in the comments because of your driving in GT Sport.
Yes.
But I think you proved a lot of people wrong today, because when I actually approached you, of course, you being about to be lapped by myself, you pulled out
Yes.
very early on. And that is something which I really do appreciate. And I saw you actually looking at the mini-map. You did that to all drivers. And yeah, you didn't hold anyone up. I didn't see you in any collisions at all. So well done on that. I think you definitely deserve some recognition
The
for
only
that.
thing I got was jump start. That was the most surprising thing. I served at lap 1 though, but I got 2 corner cutting penalties.
Right, yeah, but I mean, you've only, it's a new game for you, basically.
Basically.
So, yeah, I can understand that. But anyway, how
Can I
are the
just say
how
another thing?
was? Oh yeah,
See when I seen Rick Gooba and Time crash out, I was actually quite shocked, because I know they are very quick drivers, way quicker than me anyway, but I'm shocked that they crashed out. Time crashed out right in front of me, almost caused me to crash out. He's the person that made me get a couple points tonight, basically. Wicked Gooba got me that 8th place, so yeah.
of course. Yeah, but how was the first lap actually for you? Did you lose a bit of your front wing, or did you keep it all clean? No crashes
No, I
or
kept it
any
all clean.
contact?
I kept it all
Brilliant.
clean, but everyone just kept overtaking me. I kept technique behind me, but yeah, then he just went past me, because in lap 2 I lost front wing, but it was only the right side end plate, but not all of it, only a wee bit. So I done the one-stop strategy, then only last lap I lost. On the second to last lap for me, I lost my front wing, so I had to pit him. And yeah,
All right.
that's my story.
I see. Well, hopefully you'll be racing in Russia in F3. Have you driven the track yet or not?
I've had a couple of laps around it, but not in time trial, only in race weekends.
So yeah.
Grand Prix.
How do you think you'll do then for F3 if you do race in F3, of course?
If I do race in F3, I think I'll do really well. Yeah. Same with GT Sport, hopefully I can get another podium. But yeah, chances of that happening, yeah. Apparently
Indeed, well,
James was
yeah.
having a go at me.
Yeah, he was quite critical of the decision, but I think you did rather well today.
Thank you.
And if you keep that up, I mean, I know. No, here's the thing. Okay, I think I
Yes.
know why why you've been in contact in GT Sport. From my experience of racing in GT Sport, in those kind of close conditions, it's very easy to have collisions with
Yeah.
other drivers. I mean, I was concentrating a lot to try and not hit anybody, but I did brush against 2 drivers once. And yeah, and I know you have to be focused, and you gotta have your wits about you and look all over the place for drivers, and you know who's going down your inside. Is he going to make a move or not? Should I make a move ahead? It's very very easy for that to happen. So I can understand that. And going into F1, of course, it's a lot different. And you've done really well. So well done on that.
Also, another thing I want to say before you move on to Wicked Goodbye, who's surprisingly still in this party, is GT Sport Nürburgring, isn't it? 24-hour.
Yes, it is. That is. Oh yeah, I'll announce that after the interviews, which is I've got one left, two left actually. So just yeah, I'll say congratulations on P8 Bomb Planter, and good luck for Russia as I move on to Wicked Goomba, and we'll get the interviews done so I can go to the announcements and that. So yes, Wicked Goomba is here. Yeah, you can stay here. It's you can indeed. Wicked Goomba, I have to say I'm really impressed with your pace today. So congratulations on that. Talk us through the race. How was it out there for you?
Well, thank you. Well, I was starting on the wrong tire. Starting on the soft. That was a mistake. Well, I don't know. Yeah, no, not my best race. I had the wrong setup on the car and no grip on the front end, and it was just not my day today.
It wasn't, yeah. But I mean, looking at your race overall, you were on course to beat me actually. You know, you were going to get P7 in that one until you crashed. So yeah, what happened there? Because you were pushing a lot at the end to try and overtake me. So yeah, what caused you to retire? What happened?
Yeah, I was on a softer tire than you, and I was pushing really hard. I was pushing with everything I had, and well, I lost all my magic in the tires, and already wrong setup
Question.
with okay, yeah.
By magic, are you meaning hacks?
What?
I don't know. By magic, are you meaning hacks?
No, I mean like grip in the tires. That they were overheating
Okay.
and all that crap.
Just making sure. Because you never know, he might be using hacks to get an advantage.
Oh yeah.
I doubt it. Bomb Planter. Well, anyway,
Always
yeah.
Typical me.
Yeah. But anyway, so Wicked Goomba, back to your interview then. Well, will you be back for Russia next week? Do you think?
I'm not sure if I should be in F1.
I mean, I
maybe
should have
F-
definitely been on F1 tonight. But yeah,
F2 or F3 maybe, if there's any spots for me there.
yeah,
Well,
you might race for me. You never know.
but I'll join if there's no one else showing up.
Yeah, same. I'll join if nobody's showing up as well. Don't worry. Finish
Yeah, of
ahead of you
course.
again.
Yeah. If there's a space, then yes. So you guys have definitely proved that you are good drivers.
How come
and,
David
yeah.
got kicked then, Boy? I'm talking about David Walwank.
He had another league race today, and there were
Oh,
other
yes, he
people
did,
filling
didn't he?
in. So
Yes, I forgot about that. He did. And I
That
think
is
he's doing
why.
it right now. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure.
well, commiserations anyway. But I think you got P9 in the end, Wicked Goomba. So you still get 2 points, I think. So yeah, good luck for next time.
Yeah, thank you.
And Extreme, I have invited you, so I don't know why you're not, unless he is here, and I haven't seen him pop up. Right, I'll send him another invite. But I guess it's time for my interview. So, Ball Boy, how do you think your race went? How was the first couple of laps for you? Well, it's funny you asked me that because that's exactly what I was thinking in my head you'd ask me first. Yeah, I had a pretty okay start, yeah, it was pretty clean from my part. I saw a crash right ahead of me. It was Punisher. Managed to avoid him, and
Oh yes, I forgot about him. I forgot about him.
Thank you, Bomb
Sorry.
for interrupting me. Right, so yeah, yeah, it was a good start to the race, but then lap 2, lap 3, those ridiculous tyre carcass temperatures sent me half spinning all over the place, so I had to pit early on lap 5 and took the softs, I thought, to the end, but I decided with the amount of retirements and there was no one behind me except Bonplan 2 was still a lap behind. I thought, right, let's go for fastest lap, let's put on hypers, and I knew I had one lap to do it before the tyre carcasses would send me spinning again, so I went for it and I didn't quite get it, so that's unfortunate, but I still got the second or third fastest lap anyway, and I didn't lose any positions by making that pit stop. So yeah, P7. I think this race is really, and I think the past couple of races have made me realise now that the championship is pretty much over, unless something huge and crazy happens in the last 6 races. There's no way I'm going to retain my championship with the pace I have now. It's not an opinion. I think it's a fact now. That's for sure. And I know it's a great shame that I'm not being able to fight for wins or that, but what can I do? I haven't got a wheel, I've got a controller, and I haven't got any practice because I'm sorting out everything. Well, I'm sorting out quite a few things behind the scenes anyway, and getting F1 all set up. So I know it's a little bit disappointing getting very far away, being nearly a lap down on surface. I mean, he drove an incredible race, but yeah, I'm still quite happy anyway with 7th. It's just very difficult, you know, to being so high in the championship and not being able to fight for victories. So, Ball Boy, you're talking about tyre carcasses there. That's very unfortunate to hear. But you did have quite a few battles with a few drivers in the race. Talk us through those. Well, I have to say that it was the battles I had, I always lost because it was always at a point where my tyres were going off. Well, especially your hypers at the start. So yeah, not a great race in terms of battling, I would say. I just let people through anyway because most of the guys who are fighting are not in the championship fight, and I know I am, and I know I need to keep my wing clean. I need to make sure I get the car home because you never know what could happen come the end of the season at round 21 in Abu Dhabi. So that's exactly what I was doing. Oh, thank you very much for today. How do you think? Oh, yeah, I forgot one last question. How do you think you'll get on in Russia? Oh, I'm getting interrupted.
At least it's not me this time. Wow, fucking teammate. Thanks. Hey, Wicked, you're still here.
Alright. I got interrupted there, but I'm here. Right. Okay, that's a bit weird interview. You got interrupted there during one of your questions. Oh no, don't worry, that's just Boy Junior, don't worry about him. Right. Okay, Ball Boy. Regardless of the interruption there, let's focus on how you think you'll get on in Russia. How will you get on in Russia? Well, it's probably one of my least favourite tracks. It's very flat, extremely flat, you know. And it's a bit boring, you know, in some ways. But there are some good, you know, fast elements to it. But yeah, in terms of my pace, I think I'm just aiming for points. If that's P10 or P1, who knows? Certainly not P1 if Surface is on his great form and people don't retire due to crashes. I mean, that's just the state of my performance at the moment. So it's unfortunate to hear, but anyway, that's it. Well, thank you very much, Ballboy57, FRL underscore Ballboy57, and good luck for the next race in Russia. Well, thank you very much, interviewer. We do sound very similar. Oh yes, we do. How bizarre is that? And yeah. Anyway, right. Goodbye, interviewer. I will take back the interviews. Okay, right. I'm off. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, the interview has just gone now, and I am FRL underscore Boy57, and yeah, that was a bit bizarre. We are the only people in this party. I've sent an invite to Extreme. Why isn't he joining? I have no idea. Die, Fletcher. Oh, oh, Extreme's here. Oh, here we go. We get to hear from Extreme KTB. He's here. He's speaking.
Yeah, you have Michael muted. You have him muted, Michael.
No, I don't. It says he's loading. He's loading. I can't. I haven't got it on mute. He's just taking ages to load into the.
He's
thing.
loading. Apparently, you're loading the football boy. Extreme. I can hear him, ball boy. That's the thing.
Perhaps just leave and join the party again. See if that works.
Leave and join the party again.
But we do have a comment from Silas. It says, "Ballboy Legends."
Do you know what Silas said? Silas is my biggest fan.
Okay, hi.
Oh, there we go. Okay, right, Extreme. Well, commiserations.
Second lap technique took me out. That's all I'm gonna say. Second lap technique took me out like in a fucking pleb.
Well, have you got footage?
No, because my system won't let me record for some reason, which is idiotic because I'm actually.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
I can tell he's annoyed.
But what exactly happened? Talk us through the start of the race until the crash. How was it?
I actually had a good start. I was starting 19th. After the first two corners, I was 15th.
Oh.
Surprisingly. then basically I was going. This is going on to the second lap. I was having a little battle with technique, and I gave him space, and then he tapped me and span into the wall and drifted into the wall. So I don't know if he thought I did that on purpose or anything, because you know the what was it, the fast S section? Where's that? In the second sector before the long straight.
Yeah, right.
You know where I'm on about, right?
Mhm.
Well, I got hit from the rear. I looked behind me and it was technique hitting me straight in the rear. Just straight up Toro Rosso, straight behind me. So next time yeah, I'm a bit cheesed off about that because I would have finished 9th.
Well, yes, of course, with all the retirements and that, and
yeah, I watched the full stream.
Yeah. Could have been 8th if yeah, because Bomb Planter was yeah.
Actually, I was faster than him. Let's just say that.
Oh.
Well, let's just say we're even.
Well, anyway.
I guess we'll have to prove it on GT Sport then.
Yeah, where I beat you again.
Or
Watch.
or for the Russian Grand Prix.
Let's just say for GT Sport, I've got some special cars coming. Let's just say I've bought a few.
Oh, what
One
special
that
cars
has
do you
never
have?
been used in GT Sport. In the GT Sport League.
Yeah, I know, you're in the GT Sport League.
Yeah, let's just say I
Well,
bought
mine.
myself an Aston Martin DB5. An Aston Martin.
I mean, I have a Porsche.
Aston Martin's
I mean-
better in every way. They're quicker. They've got more torque. they've got more power.
Okay, right. Extreme.
Mr. Spoiled, aren't you?
Okay, right. Anyway, Extreme. Will you be racing in Russia?
Obviously. I've been practicing. That's why I was surprised about today's race.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, yeah. How do you think you'll get on in Russia then?
Hoping points.
Points, right?
Every race it's points for me. If I get higher than 5th, which probably will never happen again, I'll be stoked.
Of course. Well, I mean, is your pace good around Russia? Do you like the track?
The track is alright. It's some corners here and there are a bit of a cheese, but it's fine, all in all. I have a feeling I've got some pace. I just need to get some more setups to feel comfortable around the track.
Oh, I see. Well, commiserations on your results today, and good luck for the Russian Grand Prix.
Thank you.
Easy goals.
And with that, I believe we have interviewed every driver apart from some people who aren't actually going to join in. So, actually, Silas, we have to do the things. Yes. Now, what
Yes, whatever
things?
they're called.
Well, now, what things are you talking about, Bomb Planter?
I'm talking about the things that's happening soon. Whatever they're called. Forgotten. Ah, shit. Me.
Alright, well, as Bomb Planter tries to remember something, I will talk you through the schedule for next week, of course, because
That's
the
what
action...
I'm talking about.
Alright, okay.
Kind of.
Well, I'll get on to that just now. So, that is the action all done for this week. And...
Right, I actually scored points for once.
And next week will be the Russian Grand Prix for all activities on F1 2018, starting on Monday at 7 PM for Formula 3. And of course, you will
Hoping
wait
for points.
to find out if Extreme can score points, if Bomb Planter will get through
Can
the second lap.
actually get through the second lap, exactly.
And
See, that's what
Extreme's
happened to me.
also...
I got
But
taken out the second lap.
Actually, I got past the second lap in F3. I got to lap 7 before I bottled it.
Ah, okay.
One track
Mister?
I'm not looking forward to is Japan. I don't like Japan.
I don't like USA, to be honest. It's not a
No,
bad
I
track.
like US. I like USA. I can do the S section as quick as.
The USA.
Oh,
Lewis
well,
Hamilton's
anyway, back to the schedule. Then Tuesday, it's nothing. It's a nice relax.
Nothing.
I was
Relaxing.
saying,
Yeah.
could we create
Relax.
something for Tuesday?
We could, but
Like a classic international thing, like you was doing last time.
we could do that. But then we have something which I shall talk about afterwards, which is confidential at this point in time. So, Tuesday is a break. Nothing's going on Tuesday. Wednesday is the final race, the finale of the first ever season
GT
of GT
Sport.
Sport,
And I'm hoping I can get a win.
and the track
I'm hoping to get
is
points.
the Nürburgring
24
Nordschleife
hours!
24 hours. So it's not only the Grand Prix track, but it's also the long thingy, Nordschleife.
The one,
but
the
as well.
one thingy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use my slowest car for that track because speed isn't key for that track all the time.
speed isn't key, but then BOP's on, so it doesn't really matter what car you're in.
Yeah, true. Except I use Porsche because Porsche is my car I chose at the start of the season.
Right,
I could have went for the Renault.
I won't be my Bugatti because that was terrible.
Yeah, because Bugatti's crap, to be honest, with its turning.
It was really good in the last race for GT Sport.
Was
But,
it?
Yeah, people kept hitting me off. Bomb.
Shut up.
Anyway, the following day we've got F2, and that is with Unseen, of course, being the championship leader, and that is at Russia, 7 PM on Thursday. And Unseen, I think, is about 110, 120 points in the lead. And after that, there'll only be 125 points up for grabs. So,
Too easy.
he, unseen, could be crown champion at Russia. I've just realised that.
Can I just say something, Bob? I was talking about the information then, the information that is actually happening next week. Like the Christmas stuff, the breaks and that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yes, that's what I was meaning, by the way, so yeah.
Alright, okay. Well, I'll get on to that in a second, because first, we've got a nice cough. But after that, we have Friday, and
Content.
absolutely nothing is happening on Friday. Then we got Saturday, and that will be FRL F1, and that will also be at Russia, but it's not at 7 PM, it'll be at its usual time of 6 PM, not 5:45 hopefully. And if people are just tuning in now, or, you know, want to know why we started 15 minutes earlier, that was because otherwise, Time for Pace unfortunately would have had to end the stream about 10 minutes early, and that would cause there to be no footage of the final couple of laps, and that is something that I didn't want, and most people are online, and those who weren't suddenly turned online for qualifying and the race, so it all worked out well in the end. But of course, next week, so what day is it today? The 15th?
Saturday.
No, like the number 16th, is it? 15th?
15th.
It's the 15th, right. So, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So, Christmas Day will be on a Tuesday. And that will
Yay.
be not next week, but the week after. So, we will be taking a week's break. And that will be on the week that Christmas... but actually, all... Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, those days are on now. So we take a week's break from that, but the only concern then is that on Monday, when we come back, that will be New Year's Day. Now, hopefully, all F3 drivers are available. If they're not, we might have to postpone the race to Tuesday.
No, if it's just me, let me race and have a win.
Well, I don't know. I mean, do people celebrate New Year on New Year's Day? It's usually New Year's Eve that people have a
New Year's Eve, some people
party.
party all the way through, but some people don't.
Yeah. So we'll just have to deliberate and discuss on that. But during that time, of course. So I know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be 3-day holiday days essentially. So I know people, you know, we can't really, I don't think anyone would want to be doing anything for that. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe actually no, not Sunday because that's New Year's Eve. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those are 3 days
A 133.3.
where
The opportunity of
yes,
on Tuesday, you have the opportunity of playing Fortnite with me. Actually, you don't.
okay.
Of school.
Could be that. Yeah. So anyway, those 3 days, we could do something like a fun championship. Oh my goodness me! What on earth is happening in this open lobby? Anyway, oh my gosh.
What's
Anyway.
happened?
Yeah, I'm in an open lobby just looking at everyone taking each other out. This is not FRL. These aren't everyone in this lobby are not in FRL, so don't worry about that, everyone. But
Thank Christ.
yeah, definitely. They're all game amicas. But anyway, so yeah, those 3 days could potentially be open to some form of fun championship. We could have classic cars, or you know,
Fortnite.
start last, or you know, go backwards, or have a battle royale on F1 2018.
Oh, why not?
Oh well, I mean, we could do something like that.
We could do a Fortnite race. We just got to build the circuit.
We could do one of the builders maps, couldn't we?
Oh, we could have a race in the fort.
Remember,
What
because
a
But
great
there'll
that's
only be
idea.
4 drivers.
No, we can get 16, can't you? You can get 16 players in a single lobby.
Can't. But here's the thing. Can I just say something?
Yes, you can, Bomb Planter.
Actually, and a quick question.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone want to play Fortnite?
Well, I will after the stream, so let's just get to the end of the stream. Right.
Actually, you
Well,
should
you
do a
play
Fortnite
Fortnite?
stream again, like you done a couple weeks ago. On your second channel,
Right.
FRL Ballboy. Or Ballboy 57. Whatever it is, I've forgotten.
Yes.
Fortnite 57.
Yeah.
Fortnite 57.
Anyway. Right. Okay, so we have obviously I've talked about the week's break, and then we come back for the Japanese Grand Prix weekends. Now, what about GT Sport though? People are questioning about GT Sport, and of course that second season. Well, we'll probably be starting
Yeah,
that
'cause-
in the new year, during
Yay.
that first week of 2019.
You know, instead of it being GR4 cars, can we have it as GT3 cars?
We're having it GT2 cars, I think.
We're still deliberating on the matter. I want to make sure
Right.
everyone gets a say and everyone's happy with the decision that goes through in the
I'm
end.
happy with GR3 cars, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, you may be happy, but is everyone else happy? I think most
Probably
people probably
not.
are. But we'll
Probably.
just have to wait and find out. But yeah, there'll be 10 races, and we will not go back to a race we've done in Season 1. There'll all be new, fresh tracks. So, there's a heads
Wait,
up.
can one of them be the Le Mans circuit?
Yeah, I
Possibly.
kinda like that.
Possibly.
I
Could
really
be.
like that, actually. Like, for the penultimate race of the season, we should do Le Mans, and then we should do North Lights 24 Hour.
Sounds like a
Like
good
a
idea.
legit 24-hour endurance race.
No, yeah. Oh, no.
Because everyone would be
Not
up
on a
for that.
Wednesday.
Brilliant. We got a few
Wait,
comments
an actual
coming in.
24 hour.
That would be sick. See how many people can cope.
With 24 hour. And
Uh,
everyone, like, in the top 10 would still get points, though, hopefully. If they actually, like, quit.
yeah, we got a few comments coming in, by the way, guys. So I just need to answer these questions or anything people have. So we got V12 Man who says hi bomb. So there you
Hi,
go.
V12 man.
Unseen.
I finished 8th.
You did finish.
Right.
Unseen says he's got a 100-point lead. So in that case, he's got to win, and I think Boseman's got a DNF or something for Unseen to win the championship.
Question.
Yes.
What's V12 man's opinion on me getting 8th from the F1 race?
We'll find out very shortly, if he's still watching, hopefully. Next we have, V12 Man applauding Unseen on his big achievement now, getting 100-point lead. Unseen says, the Monday will be New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day. Let me just Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, it will. It will. No, it
Oh,
won't.
it is. Now,
No,
okay.
Monday will be New Year's Day. No, it'll be New Year's Eve. Because the next...
It's New Year's
Because
Eve
on the
now.
1st of January it'll be New Year's Day.
Right, in that case then, we might have to move it to Tuesday because that is a day that people might not be able to attend. If, in the worst case scenario, like half the field can't make the race, unless that is for F3 drivers, then we might have to do what we do for F1 and have a double header where we have two 25% races. And
I'm
that'll
fine with
be next week, so there's always an alternative, so yeah, that is something we can do.
Can we do squads?
Hang on,
Fortnite.
Bomb
I've gone-
Planter,
I've gone
I'm gonna have to mute
I've
you in
gone
a
through the
second, you know.
Fortnite-
I'm gonna
I've
have to
gone
mute
through
you.
the Fortnite quiz again. I'm sorry. Please don't mute me.
Okay, I won't. Superhero
Oh,
says,
shut
can I have an invite? Yes, you can. Superhero says, I'm 9 points away from second in GT Sports, and it's the final point, or the final race, I think. So, it's GT2, what I got told, Ballboy Party invite, well done. Bomb says, V12 man, I'm happy. I prefer GT3 to GT2 for Get Sport. That's a new game I've never heard of. As I want to talk about
GT what?
the late week GT Sport. Oh yes, the race. Yes, we'll get Superhero in, and also Superhero just to talk about next season because I know he'll play a big part in its organisation. So I shall do that. Let's get him in. So we're getting Superman, of course. Yeah, brilliant. Superhero. There we go.
Superhero.
We'll
There
send
we go.
him. Right, Superhero.
Yeah.
So once he joins, I'll just introduce him for everyone, in case you didn't know. He is actually Gamer
Superhero's a
Mika.
hacker.
He's actually Gamer Mika. No, I'm just joking. He's actually Housie. Oh no, I was joking as well about that. He is actually
Nathan.
Superman. No, I'm also joking about that one too. I'm just
Yeah, you're
filling
always
time for him to
joking.
join.
Legendary Heavy. Let's go.
I know
Sorry.
you're getting muted.
Yeah, Bonplanty, you're
Yeah,
talking
so-
about Fortnite just too much in an F1 2018 stream. So.
I'm sorry. I've gone for the Fortnite craze again. Unfortunately.
You have.
Let me just mute my mic. I'll just be a second. Let me just mute my mic. There we go.
Superhero, I have invited you so you can join the stream. We're just waiting for you because you did say you wanted to join. I know this is a very long post-race stream. We've actually gone away from what happened in Singapore now, but yeah, it's definitely beneficial for those people just to, or to everyone really, to be informed about what's happening. And also, we don't really have a time limit. You know, the race itself is probably up now. It's probably done processing. Oh yeah. Ah. Fantastic. Right. Oh, we're getting some more comments. I've gotta see what this is about now. And it is 25% races do indeed suck. Just
There
run
we go.
F3 on Tuesday. If that's a possibility to run F3 on Tuesday, then I will definitely do that.
There we go. Perfect. I'm in.
And Superhero is in. Hello and welcome to the post-race
Hello.
stream. So, Superhero, of course, maybe some people don't know this yet, but you will have quite a significant involvement in next season in GT Sport. So, if you want to talk through that, because I know some people had questions.
Yeah, there is a lot of questions, and it's been confirmed that this was like our the 6th race, the 7th race after Maya became champion. After all that, Maya did talk to me privately, same with Ballboy, who's asked me to work with him in FRL. I have decided we are working. I have joined in FRL as co-host. I have gave some suggestion ideas for after what will happen after the GT Sports for GT4s. I don't know will it go well, but what I planned was, and we talked to Maya, and Maya's happy with it, and depends who wants to sign in. After the race of the season's over, we'll be doing a little tournament where we'll be go-karting. So go-karting will be a thing. Depends if you guys want to join in. You just leave some suggestions to me, Maya, or Ballboy, so it'll be great. There'll be maybe 8 or 7 races in go-karting. What will be going around the world to Italy, to the new circuits. The famous one what's been added, I think it was the Japan race in the south. Go-kart is going to be confirmed. We don't know when we'll be able to confirm it. I don't know what day it will be. It will depend when Maya can plan it, and me and Maya will be talking behind that. After the go-karting, we'll see what will happen, because it sounds like people want GR3s and GR2s. It will be depending if I can talk to Maya. But yeah, I've joined
the GR2 car though.
That's the problem. So we'll still have a talk to that. We'll plan to see what we can do. But after the GR4s, we'll be going. After the GR4s, we'll be doing go-karting.
Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would be looking forward to that, and it's obviously something completely different to the season we've just had. So, yeah, in terms of when that would be scheduled, I mean, we haven't decided yet, but I think that the first week of the new year would be a perfect opportunity, or even during that week's break that we have, just to make sure everything's sorted and that. So.
Well, what I can definitely do is, if we could try and find a small track and do like a little pre-season testing to see how people can do on the car. We can probably drop a little video, see the driver lineup, and then we'll be able to confirm the first race, so everyone can watch the stream and also get the drivers in.
Of course, fantastic.
I don't know, will teams be a thing? We don't know, can we just do it like solo? We could do 14 drivers on their own, no teams, the go-karts. It'll be very interesting, but we'll have to find out. We've already got the rules as the same. It'll be the top 10 will be scoring as the same as the FIA of Formula 1. And then, yeah, we'll get all those rules continue still. Probably be doing 20 minutes or 30 minutes, who knows. Not quite long as the karts, but we might do 40, or maybe just do the bog standard 50 minutes. But yeah, the rules are still might be staying the same. But the go-karts will be interesting for drivers, because we know from the go-karts that if you hit the suspension wrong or just hit a curb wrong, you can go spinning out. So we'll make sure that drivers are all safe for the little warm-up for the next season.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Superhero, as well, on very late notice of joining in, just to tell everyone and inform people of that, what's happening and that. But yeah, it should be very exciting also for Season 2 as well of the regular championship. And of course, we still have that one race to go in the Nürburgring.
I really want to push myself, because after that whole situation with me and David Wallbank, I never got the chance to do the commentary. But the commentary's coming in now. After that incident with, I did do a commentary over it, but it's the full thing. I think the race was still unfair, but I think after what I saw, I think I can definitely see that drivers have decided that I won the race. So all I have to focus now that I've done what I've achieved. JB will have to defend 9 points away from me, so I don't take seconds away from him from the driver's standing. Will be crazy, because I've only joined halfway through.
It's going to be a very tense finale, even if the actual championship has been decided for first.
Bye, Jack.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate anyway, but yeah, so a lot to look forward to next week. And nice to have a break as well, I guess, even though it's for a week. And then we go off. Now, I know the stream's been going on for a very long time, but there's also something that I know people have been questioning, and that is, well, what's going to happen once the season is over? Right? For F1, I mean, after Abu Dhabi. Of course, because we're nearing the end. Probably by the end of January, if I work my calculations out, we should be finished. We should be done.
Is there going to be another season?
Is there going to be another season? Well, of course, we'll continue.
If there's no another season, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, F1's the biggest thing, really.
We need to find some new F3 drivers, as some are being put up.
Me! I scored 8 points in F1. by
I
luck.
can
So.
decide one thing if this is alright. I could point this out if you want. As I'm like co-host of F3, I could give you a hand. No, not F3, but I am co-host for GT Sports. But if you want, I could give you a hand on F3.
Oh
See
yeah,
what
I mean
happens.
that would
Hey,
be
Maya.
definitely helpful.
If Maya's off
I've
with me,
always said
GT
I would help out as well.
Yeah, but I know there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and once we're ready to announce what we're working on, which actually I have to say we've been working on this for quite a while now. Yeah, once we're ready to announce it, then we will. I'm not going to say any more, otherwise I might actually tell you what it is, and that will spoil everything. But yeah, actually, in this party, probably the people watching, nobody knows what on earth I'm on about, and that's good to hear because it keeps everyone in suspense. But don't expect an announcement until probably at least the new year, and that's a bit of a stretch in itself saying that. So, yeah, yeah, that's it. I think, yeah, we've been going on for longer than the race itself, I think, which is quite an achievement in
We should do
itself.
an hour podcast sometime soon. That'll be
Definitely.
interesting.
The FRL podcast, Beyond the FRL Grid. How about that?
That'll be
Anyway.
good. Slap that as like Tuesday or maybe Thursday. No, maybe Friday. Who knows? Friday's not a thing. You can slap that as a Friday. Who knows?
Yeah. But Superhero, did you see the race at all, Singapore?
Unfortunately, I didn't, but I can't wait to see what will happen in the highlights. It turns out it can be a good race in Singapore with F1. Unfortunately, with me in F2, it didn't go well.
Oh yeah.
But in F1, I think drivers are going to be very talented as usual. I can definitely say that F1 is going to be probably very exciting. I don't know who will win,
Ben, fuck you.
but we'll just hope to see. The main progress is for F3. Hopefully that goes well for Monday for F3. Who knows?
Hey, superhero.
Mhm.
You do know I don't do well in F3, but I done really well in F1.
Well, you just probably need to hopefully get luck from other drivers. Who knows? Maybe luck on yourself. But I think F3 do need a big improvement because there's been so many instances I've watched. What was from Hungary to Singapore to Belgium. There's been 3 mental safety cars, and I think there should be a rule policy. What I thought, I don't know, should I say it out or keep it in the shadows?
We might keep it in the shadow, or we might put it up for discussion in the Discord chat. And actually, I think now because we are running very late,
Out of time.
it's been going. Well, we're not out of time. We have infinite time, but we don't really have infinite time. But you know what I'm talking about.
You know what?
Yes,
I'll
I know
talk this to
it's
you, Ball Boy,
definitely-
about it. I'll talk this about you just in case. Be a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's the end. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it here. Thanks everyone for watching. I know people will probably be wondering what the announcements were, and will be watching this afterwards anyway.
That's the word.
But I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, standings. Standings will
Yeah, I
be.
want to know.
The standings will be up later this evening.
If you want
And
to put my
tomorrow.
points
Can
down
you
as
send
well.
me privately the F3 standings? Because I want to know where I am.
They're available on Discord and Twitter.
I don't have Twitter.
Well, download
No.
it.
I don't.
Well, damn it. That's the only place you're gonna get them. To be honest.
Funny.
You don't have to sign in for Twitter. You just literally put that in, put it as a search, and then you'll already be seeing. Just
Well,
type Twitter up
yeah.
and then just, you know.
Thrilling Bob has
I'm
won
online. I'm
the
just
race.
finishing the post-race podcast.
Who won the race? Oh, Frill and Bob.
Thrilling, yeah. This is just This is just a random lobby, by the way. If you're really concerned about the amount of crashes, this is not FRL. Thank goodness. Anyway, that is it. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a thrilling Singapore Grand Prix, although it didn't really hold up at the end. This has been the longest post-race stream ever. And until next time for F3, thank you for watching. And once again, until the next time on that bombshell planter 360, thank you for watching. And until next time, goodbye. Alright, everyone. Well, everyone. We need to say David Coulthard. Come on, let's say David Coulthard all together now. Come on.
Why?
I'll join in. I'll join in.
Because...
I never get a chance.
Yeah, come on, everyone. David, come on.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
Coulthard.
The man, the myth, the legend. David Coulthard.
13 Grand Prix.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David.
No Mika Hakkinen.
Damon Hill.
Oh, get rid of him, Mika Hakkinen.
Oh,
It's all David Coulthard.
No Mika Hakkinen. It's all David Coulthard.
He's the best.
Lewis Hamilton.
Excuse me?
It's too young.
Right, that's it.
Driver seat.
That's it. Extreme,
Nigel
you're fine.
David Coulthard. You
Goodbye.
respect the man.
Goodbye, Extreme, that's it.
No, I'm joking.
You're
have
too
to get
extreme with
stripped
your
off.
joke step. Anyway, right. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
The legend.
David
McLaren
Coulthard.
driver. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. Why do we keep saying David?
I'm just seeing how long we can go for this.
David Coulthard shot Jeremy Clarkson in the balls.
No.
Oh,
And that's it.
I still remember that. That was a good one.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard crashed in Abu Dhabi.
No,
you didn't even race in
He
Abu
also
Dhabi.
crashed in Brazil.
he never did. But
He
no,
crashed in
David
Brazil though.
He crashed in Brazil. Yeah, we tend not to speak about that bomb planter, and you are also fired. So for mentioning that disgraceful
Oh,
moment in time.
come on! David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard crashing out of his last race is the worst.
What?
It was the worst event
What do you mean?
since World War
What do you
II.
mean?
I
Extreme
have to
said
say.
it.
If
I have to
everyone
say, it
joins
was very
in, everyone
chaotic
joins
and
in the
terrible.
commentary. Say to David Coulthard. Come on, join the comments.
David Coulthard.
David
There's the
Coulthard.
best driver ever.
David Coulthard.
This is brilliant.
That's the best
just
driver
hearing it.
ever.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David
I just
Coulthard.
drifted a Mercedes.
We're on topic. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
Technically, David Coulthard drove a Mercedes. Technically,
Technically.
McLaren Mercedes. It was a McLaren
Oh,
Mercedes.
Yeah, it was more McLaren, wasn't it? Anyway, David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. It's a tongue twister.
David
David Coulthard.
Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard. It's easy.
Oh.
Very easy tongue twister, look. To be
David
honest.
Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David
David
Coulthard,
Coulthard.
David Coulthard, David Coulthard.
Coulthard.
You know, us saying David Coulthard is lengthening or shortening the amount of time we'll be able to play Fortnite, by the way. David Coulthard, David Coulthard, David Coulthard,
David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David
One-
Coulthard
David
is the
Coulthard.
best driver in the world. You should leave it there and go
David
play.
Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
David
I think we should all
Coulthard.
play
David
Fortnite now. Can we
No.
all play Fortnite?
Yeah, but David
Bring back
Coulthard's more
Coulthard.
important.
Bring
David
him in a
Coulthard.
Formula E car.
David Coulthard. Actually, this is now turning into David Coulthard's segment, so yeah, let's talk about David Coulthard.
Just
Yeah.
edit
David
the Fortnite.
David
Yay.
Coulthard. David
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard.
David Coulthard. David
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard.
I've got so
David
much work to do,
Yeah, so does David Coulthard.
and it's all
Yeah,
due
so does
next
David
week.
Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. Actually, let's talk about David Coulthard and his
I still
career.
need to. I need to clean my room before you guys.
Right, let me just get a book. I've got a book about David Coulthard.
Apparently
so-
his room's dirty.
If I don't clean my room, you guys don't come over. That's what my mom said.
David Coulthard. Mr. Coulthard, David Coulthard. David Coulthard, right. David Coulthard. Now, do you want to hear a fact about David Coulthard?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
overly
my
enthusiastic,
gosh,
I
fake
like
noob
it.
skin. David Coulthard.
Now,
Lewis Hamilton.
let
David
me.
Coulthard.
Okay, now this is interesting. How many wins do you think David Coulthard's picked up in his career?
14.
No, it's 13.
Frick.
How many points did David Coulthard achieve in his career?
1 million.
I wish it was, but it's not.
145.
It's 535. How many Grand Prix did he start?
Didn't he start in
183.
Time of your life.
He entered 247 Grand Prix.
In 2 ways.
I mean, I said 183.
You were close, but you've just missed about 3 years off his career. What day was he born?
Didn't he drive for William at the start, or no?
For fuck's sake. He said what date of birth, what was his date of birth? 3rd of March?
He was born on the 27th of March 1971.
Hey, I got the March right.
Now, where was he born?
He was born in Scotland.
Correct.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
What respect the helmet?
Of course. Twineholm is the place that he was.
Oh God, I got the country right.
Yes, you did.
Everyone
And
knows he's
now
from
here's
Scotland.
an article about David Coulthard. It says here. He joined McLaren in 1996 and remained there for 9 years. I mean, he's so committed to McLaren. It's unbelievable. What a great guy. He truly is there. Driving 150 races, a record.
And then he raced for a Red Bull.
It says here a record for a driver with one team. So, there you go. Coulthard breaking records there. Initially, Coulthard's ranking slipped to 7th in 1996. 96 wasn't a great year for McLaren, has to be said. But 2 wins at Melbourne and Monza the following year, which are obviously very tricky races to win, helped him to equal 3rd in that season's title race already. So early in his career, he's 3rd. That's why we say David Coulthard at the end of every stream, because he is the best driver Formula 1 has ever seen. Over the next 2 years, his teammates, Mika Häkkinen, dominated the championship. But we tend to forget about those 2 years. We tend to forget. He
cheated, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened there. With Coulthard managing just 3rd and 4th respectively after being beaten by a load of cheats ahead of him. That's what it says here in the article. But by 2001, he had emerged from Häkkinen's shadow. After he cheats, of course, Häkkinen. But Schumacher, and there's another cheat for you, his time had come, and Coulthard finished a distant 2nd in the championship. Which is a bit of a shame, right? He should have won in 2001, if it wasn't for
exactly,
Schumacher.
but Michael Schumacher, with his cheats, won.
Yeah, and that's an absolute disgrace. And that's why we don't say Michael Schumacher at the end of the stream, we say David Coulthard. By 2003, now we could say Kimi Räikkönen, but this is why we don't. By 2003, Kimi Räikkönen had taken over as McLaren's... I can hear my echo, what's going on there?
I don't know.
Hello, hello?
Hello?
I can hear my echo, I'm gonna have to mute someone. Hello, hello? 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 Right, Bomb Planter. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to mute you because you're echoing. You're echoing. Bomb planter, stop! Bomb planter. Oh my goodness, right, sorry bomb planter, I'm gonna have to mute you. There we go. So anyway, as I was saying here, where is it? There
You're
we go.
still going on the post-race thing.
Yeah, by 2003,
Why not?
Kimi Raikkonen had taken over as McLaren's front runner, and at the end of the following year, Coulthard left to sign for the Red Bull Racing team. And at this point, you're thinking, oh, that's so terrible, McLaren have sacked him. Okay. Although it says he left, obviously McLaren didn't think he was good enough anymore. And then it says here, although not managing any podiums, he ended the season with 24 points and 12th place overall. He continued racing with Red Bull in 2006 and achieved the team's first podium finish at Monaco, which is incredible. Okay, Red Bull wasn't the quickest team at all. And achieved the team's first, and it says here, where he ended up the 2007 season in 10th place after amassing 14 points. Coulthard announced that he would retire at the end of 2008 season. He got into the points only twice in his Swang Song year, but there was a final flourish at the Canadian Grand Prix, where he made it onto the podium for the 62nd time. 62 times! I mean, that's an incredible, career he's had.
Hamilton's almost got double that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, okay? They didn't have as many races when Coulthard was racing. He wasn't in the quickest car for most of his career. So, I think Coulthard's a much better driver than Lewis Hamilton. There we go. And that's just a fact, actually.
Stewart.
Now, Extreme, I don't think you understand the point here. We don't say Jackie Stewart, Jackie Stewart, Jackie Stewart, Jackie Stewart at the end of the string, right? Because
That makes no sense.
he's not David Coulthard, right? He's not as good as Coulthard, okay? Extreme.
Alright, whatever.
And the last thing it says here is he remained in the sport as a media pundit, which is the best media pundit ever, and consultant to Red Bull. And that is the history of David Coulthard. And I have to say, what a career it's been for him. And now we end by saying David Coulthard for a ridiculous amount of time. David Coulthard, David Coulthard.
Stop, please. I'm
No,
asking nicely.
Extreme, you gotta say David Coulthard. David Coulthard, David Coulthard, David
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard, David Coulthard, David
David
Coulthard.
Coulthard, David Coulthard, David Coulthard.
David
See,
Coulthard.
Hero? There we go, see, we come everyone all together. Even Bomb Planter, because we all know, yeah. Oh, there's an echo. There's an echo on my voice. So that means we can get double the amount of David Coulthard.
Oh, double David Coulthard.
Yeah.
No, triple it. Everyone on mute. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard, 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 David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
Is a legend.
And he's got a big chin.
And manly as well.
David Coulthard. Oh, we got James Head who says, "Ball boy, join the party." David Coulthard, Ben Coulthard. Yeah. If you're joining and you're wondering why on earth we've been going for so long and why there's a echo, it's because Bomb Planter's causing that echo, which is a bit of a shame.
It's not me, it's always Mark Swabber's fault. What do you mean?
Well, reset your headset or something. See if that works. But yeah, the reason why we've been going for so long, as it's just now fixed itself, is because of David Coulthard, really. So yeah, David Coulthard. And we were talking about what's happening in GT Sport for next season, but keeping plans about F1 2018 for next season under wraps. And no one actually knows what's happening.
Fuck, shit, bitch, can't go die. Oh, no.
Why is he swearing?
Because the stream is still going.
that in the background? Oh, brilliant.
Whoa! Get wrecked, kid.
Actually, no. What happens if I don't end the stream? What happens if I just keep going? Because why not?
Alright.
Pretty sure you
Will be
just
uploaded to
James Head will just
FRL,
get pissed
and
off at
you
you.
will have no choice but to end the stream because you won't be able to
Pretty
play
sure.
other games, wouldn't you?
That is true, and of course I got to end it on Monday because we got F3. But then again, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing a 48-hour stream.
Yeah, true.
Oh god. Here we
This
go.
James Head, and there's, yeah, something happens. I don't know.
So David
Unless your
Coulthard,
internet gets turned off, then yeah.
all that, but it doesn't get turned off unless the internet provider decides to do that. Anyway, David Coulthard.
Imagine
Very cool.
an animal that just said David Coulthard, and it would be national to Scotland.
Well, actually, Bomplant, I think you could comment on behalf of all the David Coulthard fans out there. Is he like a national hero for you?
Yeah.
Swish, swish, fish.
Oh my gosh. I never went in the basket. Yeah, he's a national hero for me.
Ah, it's
If you're
fantastic.
an
Yeah.
F1 fan, you've got to be
I
a
definitely
fan
know
of David
that my
Coulthard.
mum was a big
Otherwise,
David
you'll
Coulthard
get
fan.
kicked out
Definitely
by
know that for sure.
Nicola Sturgeon.
Wait, what was that, superhero?
My mum was a big David Coulthard fan. I'm not even joking.
Oh,
When
wow.
David Coulthard renounced his
Yeah, if you
retirement
don't
in
follow Nicola
2018, she
Sturgeon
got so
and
bummed
you
down.
don't say David Coulthard,
That's
you don't
when
pray to him,
Vettel
then you
weather
just get
came
kicked
in,
out
she'd
of
have to
Scotland,
pick
and
one
you
of
just
them. I
get
was like, for
kicked
God's
out of
sake.
Where
Scotland.
are you? Join me. We're in your lobby. Yeah. I'm in your
I
lobby.
don't know. Oh, what's happening here? Exclusive with Extreme.
What's happening to Extreme?
I don't know, but it's 5 red lights here for the Belgian Grand Prix, and it is lights out and away we go. A great start there for the 2 Red Bull drivers. They're going to make their way into
This
turn
close
1.
encounters thing, is it new?
Thanks a lot, Extreme, for
Here
ruining
comes a
that.
dive bomb, an aggressive one.
Oh, there's a hat in the wall. Oh dear,
of
it's all
course.
gone wrong. Yeah. Side by side through a rouge. No, they're not. They're going to go single file. Good job. But yeah, people just tuning in now must be thinking this is the actual Singapore Grand
Thank
Prix.
God this is not real FRL.
Except
Yeah.
it's Belgium.
These are not FL drivers. Thank God. There is a God.
Yeah.
I think we should
Yeah.
sign up this Alex Tinter 2 guy.
No!
To F4 next season.
In F125, I think. Along
See
with
the worst driver
Gamer
ever.
Mika and the rest of them who've misbehaved.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What about
actually,
F6?
yeah, or F6. You know what? I think now is surely now is a time to end the stream. Okay, I stretched it out for a couple more hours. As Red Bull, oh dear, he's in the wall there, and there's a McLaren going down the inside. Oh my goodness me, very close there. This is a very exciting race. Not as exciting as Singapore
yeah,
Grand
it
Prix,
was.
of course, this season. But yeah, I hope everyone's been entertained by the post-race stream.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, pick up a different weapon, screw this weapon.
David's Coulthard.
Oh, really?
David
I thought you said we're coming mine.
Coulthard.
Oh,
David.
oh, let's sign up the Massacre. Let's sign him up. He is definitely a good
Oh
driver.
God!
Is he actual, or are you just fibbing?
He's actually taking
Now
some
that the massacre is definitely Mika Hakkinen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mick Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher combined
Oh,
as the angry Mexican
jeez.
has retired.
The angry ex.
Oh my god. He has no front wing going down the street.
So it's Sergio Perez from 2012, Abu Dhabi 2012
Oh
then.
my god.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. I think this is the final David Coulthard moment. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I know we're probably going to have only one viewer. We've got 3 viewers. I mean, what on earth is everyone doing here? Goodness me. Hearing about David Coulthard's life. We had about 10 people, I have to say, at one point during this stream. And that was actually during the interviews and the announcements, the bits that are actually supposed to, yeah, we are supposed to be talking
Great
about. But
David Coulthard.
the great
And then we
David
just got
Coulthard did, yeah.
sidetracked a bit,
Yeah,
and
of
then you
course.
just got sidetracked.
I did
David
indeed.
Coulthard.
And actually, I have probably got to go to an important meeting after this. So, busy times ahead,
What
of course.
important meeting?
Yeah, and that important meeting is actually about... Drum roll.
F4.
It is about...
Go on, come to me, like seriously.
About... Is... About... About is...
Any day now.
It is about...
Oh shit.
This very important announcement is...
My thing didn't open.
Now this is a very important announcement, so listen out here. So,
Oh my god.
it is about...
You did.
Wait, what?
You lose.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
What is
Hold,
that important?
wait, hold on a second, hold on.
Is extreme watch important?
I just sidetracked there. What did I just hear in the background? Did
I think I
everyone
just heard
else
a
hear that?
girl grunt.
Yes, I heard that.
What is Extreme doing?
This is a
Sounds like
motorsport
what's
race
wrong with you?
only. No sexual contact.
What on earth? I'm getting shut up.
Wait, if everyone becomes silent, we might be able to listen in.
The people who sing it, it's just literally, just listen to the lyrics. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
Oh no. Oh,
That's
no.
not how it happened. That's not how it works. Definitely
The more
not how
you
it
know.
works.
Go on, help! This guy's a newbie. Quick, he's gonna get all my good shit.
Run!
He's still there. You need to go up the zip line. You need to go up the zip line.
Up the zip
You can
line.
do it easily, you'll come.
Is he playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
He's doing that and,
Yeah, what?
something else, it seems, with someone in particular. Well, we'll leave him to do that.
Go. Ah, shit. Hey, follow the blue arrow. Are they already talking for me?
Jesus Christ. Run!
Well, how strange. Anyway, so I've got to go on to this meeting, that is about...
Oh, I got a
But-
medkit.
And this
Thank
meeting
Christ.
it is about... and this meeting is...
For God's sake, stop trolling us and just say it.
Well, the meeting, of course, is
Kinda.
of very importance, and I'll be going there.
GT Sports.
Oh no, we'll be
No?
discussing GT Sport. No, it's yes.
He's gonna troll us
Right,
again.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
be.
keeps
I'm gonna be
trolling us.
in there just in case if it is, because Wednesday.
Oh no, no, it's about probably has something. Don't worry, everyone. I'm just gonna have a quick flick of the comments just to see what people are actually saying and screaming for this to end, so they can go on with their daily lives. So we have a comment in from Ben Coulthard. This time is something I will never get back. Don't even dare say it. I was wondering that too. Don't even say it. Well, I mean, I am going to say that
Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
we are in talks of having a Splatoon 2 championship. Hey,
I don't even
there
have
we
a
go.
Nintendo Switch.
Well, then you're
between
no,
two Stan
I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking. It's a Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 champion. No, I'm joking.
No, he's
that'd
joking
be,
again.
yeah. Basically, I was joking this whole time. I do apologise about that, everyone. This stream has gone on way too
long.
much. Yeah, but I am gonna leave this party after this, but I'll explain afterwards anyway. But I won't explain about it. Anyway. David Coulthard is the David Coulthard
Oh my
of
god, can you please?
the
Like,
David Coulthard.
I know, David Coulthard is a lord. But,
Thank you.
like, you talk about him too much.
Well, in that
one
case,
stream.
thank you for watching, everyone, and until next time, goodbye. David Coulthard. I actually mean it this time. This is the actual end of the stream, so there we go. The actual end of the stream, so there we go.
Anyway, Jesus.
Actual
Christ.
end of the stream, so there we go.
Anyway, Jesus.
Actual end of the stream, so there we go.
Anyway, Jesus.
Actual end of the stream, so
I've got to mute that. My ears are now. I am now deaf.
David Coulthard.
Oh, no!
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
Oh, no!
David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
Oh, no!
Everyone say David Coulthard. I want to see what happens. David Coulthard. 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 David Coulthard.
David Coulthard.
This is how YouTube breaks.
David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.
David Coulthard. Right. That was
My
very
ears,
bizarre. And that is the end, everyone. Thank you for watching until F3 on Monday. Thank you for watching, and I do mean it this time 100%. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. David Coulthard, that is copyrighted music, so we shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. David Coulthard. David Coulthard. David Coulthard.